And I want to ask you about Iran today as well, and word coming that the levels of enriched uranium there appear to be higher than ever before, suggesting that they're moving towards something that may not just be about power production. It might be something more along the lines of what would get them to being able to weaponize. They say apparently that they accidentally over-upgraded or over-enriched their uranium. There is plenty of skepticism. I would imagine you're a bit skeptical about that explanation.
Well, it's hard to say. We don't have enough information as to why it turned out to be at the 27% level. There's nothing magical about that level, by the way, and it could be there's a quote-unquote innocent explanation. But let's not lose sight of the forest for this individual tree here. There's absolutely no doubt. There's no other way to explain the whole range of activity Iran is engaged in for 20 years, if not more, than that they're seeking a nuclear weapons capability. And whether this is a glitch that they failed to conceal from the IAEA or not, if they have the opportunity at some other facility that the IAEA and the United States don't know about, you can bet they will try and enrich to weapons-grade levels. That's the nature of the program, and it hasn't changed through the recent negotiations. It hasn't changed because of sanctions, and it isn't going to change either because Iran, this regime in Iran, is determined to get nuclear weapons.
What do you make of the fact that the State Department sent over a top negotiator to Israel today, was supposed to be in Tel Aviv to sort of communicate to the Israelis that despite the fact that it seems like these negotiations aren't really proceeding that well, that we still have Israel's back, that we have their best interests at heart. Do you think that we can say that with confidence, that we can convince the Israelis that we do?
Well, I hope they can say it without breaking into laughter. I don't think the government of Israel believes that. I don't believe that. These negotiations are not going to go anywhere. The Iranians are using them, as they have repeatedly used multiple negotiations in the past 10 years, to buy time. To allow themselves to make more progress toward that deliverable nuclear weapons capability. The purpose of the visit to Israel, as much as anything, is to say, we're making progress. It may be invisible to the naked eye, but we're making progress, Israel. Don't you even think about a preemptive military strike against Iran's program. And I think Israel will disregard that. Look, the Iranians are trying to split Israel away from the United States and the Europeans. And given the huge gap between Israel and the Obama administration, that's not that hard to do.
Ambassador, always good.